Hello guys, this is Pokemon Legend Tips with another tutorial, and today we're gonna be reviewing the Pseudo fighting team, the one you see here. So we're gonna be using Arceus Fist and of course Genesect and Buzzwole. A lot of people are asking about Buzzwole and so on, so we're gonna try to test them today in the World Series as we usually do. So of course we have a lot of tough opponents today. So if we go and check, there's like some 9 million teams, some 7.8 millions. There's some really strong pocket, some stronger people here. So that's what we're gonna try to do. So right now we are fourth, and we are aiming round. Yeah, we will definitely be second after this. First, like 50 points before the first. So let's start. As usual, we will try to skip the first fights. They're not really good. So what we're trying to do here is to review basically Arceus' fight, since he's really weird, to be honest. I don't kind of like him, since he does not buff anything besides his attack. So his attack becomes really strong, but he becomes really crispy. So that's something that I don't really fancy. So, but if there is, of course, if you use him right with right team, so this is not a pseudo fight. This is more of a, because there is no SOG in there. If there is some sort of justice, then yeah, definitely that will be good. But to be honest, this is still good, since Arceus will buff both Genesect and Buzzwole, and they both use P attack and special attack because of Genesect weather buff. So that's pretty cool. The attack output becomes just huge. One way, it's also very good against some Pokemon such as Steelix that cause problems when defending positions. So when you want to try to go for positions and there is a Steelix there, then it's really usually hard to kill it, especially if he has Stamina 2 as a second ability and his defense just keep stacking, and so his attack, since his attack is based on his P defense. So if you don't kill him after 2 or 3 turns, then he just becomes unkillable. Not only unkillable, he becomes a pretty much a hitter with a huge P defense that turns into P attack, so he can just solo your whole team if he survives 4 or 5 rounds. So yeah, so far we are not doing bad. This is pretty much expected. We're facing teams that are not that strong, so plus this is pretty nice, since we are we are using Buzzwole as a damager, as a semi-damager, so he's pretty much just there for the poison. But we will definitely have problems with teams that have higher damage output, such as Electric, for example, or now where there's a Ho-Oh in there. So let's see how we fare against a full ground team. So this is a full ground team, more like fire, but still. So, oh, that was okay. We managed to deal a lot of poison. So Ho-Oh, which is the main damager there for our team, is dead, and the rest is gonna be pretty easy. To know that people here cannot use support, so yeah, it's pretty much raw power against support. So that's why it's pretty easy to beat 6 million teams. If you are the same power, then it's really easy to beat them. But if they are higher power, then damage output is definitely put into consideration as well, which will be a problem. Since a lot of people concentrate their builds on healing, Buzzwole is just really strong. So you can see that our Buzzwole died, but his his poison is still working. So that's why I actually like to make him really fast. Not only that fast, but also with a lot of rage, so he can just unleash that ability of his really quickly. Okay, so let's say Pseudo Psy team with Ho-Ho. So that's the worst mash. That's the worst pair up we could actually. Oh, that's a lot of damage. So as you can see, Arceus is really weak in. I mean, in his fighting plate. I really don't like it, to be honest. So you can see now that we are left only with Genesect, even though he's the strongest in our team, but still. So let's face this guy with I think he has a steel team with Guzzlord or Yuxi. So yeah, this is a much better team that he used to have. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit tricky. Oh, Guzzlord is dead. That's weird. So now it's oh, that hurts. But he's pretty much dead since fighting is good against fighting. So now let's see what do we have next. Really starts after this round. So that's where we really have to. Okay, BNV. So I think fighting is pretty okay against BNV. Except White Cure moves, then we should be doing pretty fine. So as long as White Cure doesn't kill our team, we should be doing pretty okay. Yeah, we're doing okay. Doing very okay. So fighting is really good against the Black and White Cure. Other than that, so let's leave Ninong to the last because I'm expecting to lose against him, to be honest. Since his electric is really pseudo electric is really good. So let's fight this. There's a bug. Okay, so pseudo bug with this guy definitely is trying to use bug. So this might be tricky. Genesect, I think is immune to poison. Okay, so far, is it me or this Arceus has not moved yet? Oh, it did. Okay, now that Genesect is dead, then it's gonna be a piece of cake. There we go. Okay, Ninong, here we go. So this is gonna be much trickier than we think. I'm pretty much sure that we're gonna lose the first round. So it's gonna be really hard using Arceus fighting. So we're just gonna try it first. Then after that we will of course see what happens. So we're just gonna try it. So here we go. So I expect everyone to die. Yeah, you see, Coco is really strong against fighting as well as her fair moves is just super nice. So we're gonna get destroyed. But if we change this into bug plates, I expect to do much more. Where is our bug plate? Here we go. Here it is. To be honest, Buzzvole will still die, so Buzzvole won't do anything in there worth mentioning. So we can actually just swap him to, I don't know, Celebi probably would do just fine, so we can just use Celebi instead. We definitely have to fix Celebi's accessories, so we just give it Buzzvole's accessories. Here we go. We could have used Buzzwole as well. I mean, uh, yeah, but he will get one-shotted by Coco, so that's gonna be a problem if we lose our. So yeah, so this will definitely be better. We can even change this drive into electric. But I'd prefer to actually use fire fast. If we lose, then we'll change it to electric, then we will definitely win. Okay, so I think this is okay. Now let's fight and see what happens. So this Coco is really strong. With a lot of speed too. Okay, we managed to survive. Oh, I'll still be dead. How come? Still we died, which is weird since we're not expecting that, to be honest. I was not expecting that to happen. Oh. Okay, so now it's mano against mano. 2 against 2 without Celebi. Here we go. Let's see what happens. So at least Genesect right now is concentrating on Coco, which is the right thing to do, since Coco is basically the buffer in there. So if she dies, then it's game over. Of course. Yeah, we are going on. We are doing good so far. So, but I think we're still gonna lose somehow. That's what I feel. Anyways, let's see what happens. Okay, we are providing enough damage output, but we just don't have enough. We don't concentrate on one poke. You can see that these two in auto, each one of them is concentrating on one, so each one of them is trying to face the one that. So if, for example, we have changed Aki's position into the other side, and we've killed Celebi, then Arceus would be concentrating on the middle, which is Coco, instead of Arceus. So that would have been much easier to beat. So right now we're probably gonna lose because of timeouts. Yeah, probably. So definitely gonna lose because of timeouts. Okay. Now we're just gonna switch Celebi and Arceus, and we should beat the win. Okay. We could as well use a Bhakti, Buzzwole to attack his. See, now it's much better. We're gonna kill his Celebi and we're still gonna have our Celebi. So his Celebi is dead. Since he's using Ho-Ho set on Celebi, we kinda have to kill it twice in order to survive. Since it does survive after the first death. You can see that our damage output now is much better. Of course, we have 2 buffers in there, so we're definitely gonna win. Okay, so as expected, here we go. I think we should be around second now. Yeah, with like 50, almost 60, 70 difference between first. So X Demonic X uses Cure Grey with a lot of healing that we need to kill, and we definitely need there's Arcus bug and there's what's that? White Cure. So if we use something besides, I mean, we will try. The best thing to do is to use Sacrifice against him, so that's going to be really easy to beat. But Celebi will die from the first try, so that's definitely. But let's just go ahead with the same setup, and you will see that we will lose. We will change to Buzzwole. We will still lose because the amount of the difference between the power is really high. So and White Kerm is really good against these. And the problem is gonna be not Curum and not Arceus. The problem gonna be Kyogre. His Kyogre heals just a lot, and the only way to beat healing Kyogre is through sheer damage and or poison. So that's the only two you can use, and to do that, you're gonna have to. You'll see that we won't be able to survive this. So a good way would be using. A good way would be definitely using Buzzwole instead of Arceus. So that's what we're gonna be doing in few seconds. So we can basically kill everyone except Kyogre. But with Buzzwole, it's gonna be really easy to kill Kyogre, since he heals a lot. So Buzzwole will just need to apply poison. That's pretty much it. So we're gonna lose this, I'm pretty much sure, so we're just gonna leave it in auto as expected, so we lost. So now let's just go ahead, change Arceus into Buzzwole. But Buzzwole, give it, I don't know, same thing that we did to Celebi. I mean, give it, I don't think I should give it Arceus, because this is origin pendant, so on ease, so I'll just give it Celebi, and Celebi I'll change that to something else. There we go. Now this guy here, give it a +9, I think I have it somewhere, as expected. So now we will give Celebi some sort of defensive here we go. Yeah, now we should be doing fine. I hope so. Okay, so here we go. If this doesn't work, then we definitely have to go full sacrifice on this. The good thing is that we applied poison, so that's the important part. That's really important to apply poison, since you will see that it's the only way we can beat that Kyogre, since he just heals a huge amount. Now we will definitely survive against this. That's it. This is game over for him, since only White Kyurem will survive this, since he has a Ho-Oh set. Other than that, all the others will die. And we will just, you see, White Curm just revived himself. And the problem has been dealt with, which is Kyogre. Now we will just cruise by White Curm. Yeah, he's dead already. Here we go. So we've completed our task today. You can see how strong a bug team can be. It's really super powerful depending on the situation. You can have either Akis for damage or Buzzwole for ground control or poison. So really depending on the team. But you can either have them both if you want really like to fight in Champions League and you don't know what the team gonna be. Celebi on daily matters is something important. So I guess this is gonna be probably the last video I'm gonna do on a bug team until there is something else. So I'm gonna probably be trying Formosa here to show it to you guys. Then yeah, then that's gonna be it. So hope to see you guys soon and cheers.